Hi guys, welcome back. I am Stu, and on this video I'm going to show you how to engineer a Crabulon, an exciting launched coaster where the loops go around the station. So the first thing we want to do then is go into the roller coaster menu, loop in roller coaster, click on build custom design, and then we're going to pick a spot. So now I'm doing this on a Forest Frontiers level that I've got, where I've raised the floor slightly the other side. That way I've raised it to 0, so when we build a ride you can clearly see the correct height. So I'm going to put the station, let's put it down, let's go there, and we're going to go up 4, 1 2 3 4, and then we're going to build the station 6 tiles long. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we're going to put the entrance and the exit just there. And then what we're going to do then is we're going to go down, but before we build we're going to press the bank, so just underneath. So you've got here, you've got so you've got down, flat, up, and then just underneath then you can bank it that way. You can go straight or you can bank it that way. So we're going to bank to go behind. Now it defaults to the wider corner, but we haven't got space to do that, so we're going to go to the narrower one just down there. Let's turn it around so we can see better. So we're going to press that down, then we're going to go straight, and it's carrying on pointing down. So you've got flat there, we're carrying on pointing down, and we're going to bank it again there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go straight, and then we're going to flatten off. So we're going to press that one, and then we're going to bank it again, and it'll default to the middle bend. That's great because that's the one we want. So we're going to build 2 of them, and then we're going to go in flat 1, and then we're going to go flat, then we're going to slope upwards, and then we're going to go vertical loop right. So you want it to come down so it's 1 away from the entrance. Then we're going to go straight with a bank, and then we're going to go tight 1 2, and then we're going to go flat up, and then we're going to go vertical loop left, and then we're going to go flat, and then we've got enough space to put an on-ride photo in. And then we're going to come to the back of the station, and we're going to do exactly the same as we've done earlier, but in reverse. So we're going to go, so there you've got your flat, so we're going to go down, and then we're going to bank away, then we're going to go tight, so then we're going to continue pointing down, bank, then we're going to go flat, bank, and then 1 2, straighten off, and it's all connected. So we're going to go into the settings menu, change this then to powered launch, and about 36 will be plenty. I think the lowest you can set it to, and it will complete, is around 29. So originally I called this Crabulon, and the reason for that is because the way I did the paths made it look a bit like a crab. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the path inside the loops, just add a little bit more excitement, and then back over these tracks as well. And then what's that then? There you go, 6.1. Good excitement on that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to run it on fast forward for a bit, and then that way then we can see how much profit we're going to make and how much throughput we can get on it. So we've had it on fast forward for a few minutes just so we can fully test the ride, and that's given us a throughput of over 3,000 customers per hour with a projected income of 32,000 per hour. So I've got it set to 10 at the moment, which is fine whilst it's brand new. After a few months you'll probably have to reduce that down, but if you just want to set a price and leave it, £5 would be great. And that was Crabulon. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let's save the ride. Now I've got a hyphen at the start of the name, that way when I save it, it'll appear top of the list. So there you go, 4,500 for that coaster. But it doesn't end there. So I recently purchased the toolkit, and in the toolkit you've got the ride designer, where you can design a ride free of any financial constraints, but you can also save a workspace. So here's one I prepared earlier, so let's load that up. So on this workspace then I've got several variations of the Crabulon coaster. So this one here is the basic design, set to a speed of 29 miles per hour, which is the slower speed that you can set it, where it makes it round both of the loops. So that then gives it an excitement of 6.21 and a low intensity. So the intensity and nausea are very low. So that would be ideal on a park where the guests don't like rides where they're too intense. This one here, same again, but I've set the speed to 54 miles per hour. So the excitement's up a bit, but the intensity is a lot higher. So if you're in a park where the guests like more intense rides, you could always change the speed. This one here then, so normally I've got the bend there. So for this one, I've got, rather than going through the bend, it comes up and then back around. So it's quite simple. That one gives you an excitement of 6.75. So it's quite simple to do this. So let's take it back to the loop. So there's the loop. So then we're going to go up, steep up, bend, and again, and then we're going to go shallow, flat, with a bank, and connect it up, and exactly the same for the other one. And then this one here, same again, except at the back, rather than connecting the bend at the top, I've got it going down and then connecting the bend at the bottom. So that gives you a bit more excitement. And then this one then I've converted into a shuttle coaster. So a shuttle coaster is a coaster which it doesn't make a complete circuit. So it'll go off, it'll do its thing, then it'll come backwards and then do it in reverse. And this one then gives the excitement at a lot higher, 7.31. The downside though is it has got a lot longer ride time. So if you're after a profit coaster, then one of these ones would be better, a lot shorter, only 14 seconds for that one. But if you're after something with high excitement, then maybe one of these would be suitable. So I am Stu. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Any questions or feedback, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.